The Jambos have found themselves in a sticky situation as the Jam Tarts have been drawn away from home against St Mirren, and they will need to travel to Paisley for the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. 5th round draw has been made, and Hearts, in my eyes, have undoubtedly been shafted because we've been given probably the hardest draw that we could have got, at least from a Premiership club perspective. Obviously, Queen's Park won't be too happy about going to Rangers. Raith Rovers won't be too happy about having to go to Celtic. But in terms of Premiership clubs, I think we got hard done by. I think we drew the short straw here. We've seen Aberdeen get a home tie. We've seen Dundee get a home tie. As I just mentioned, both Old Firm clubs got a home tie. And what did we get? We got a tie against St Mirren Football Club, who can be very good at home now, albeit St Mirren's recent form isn't too great. They did have 4 defeats in a row there before coming into the Scottish Cup 5th round, but I'm sure that's something that they will be looking to put right, and I wouldn't be surprised if they can muster up some wins before they play us on the 8th of February weekend. And yeah, it's going to be a difficult game. It's always a difficult game when we play St Mirren. They're pushing to get into the top 6. We're pushing to get into the top 6. There's not a lot between the teams right now in the Scottish Premiership. So I think the away tie, the home tie, that can make a big advantage. That can make a big difference. And St Mirren are the ones who have got it. Now, I mean, was there tougher ties for us? Absolutely. Obviously, you don't want Celtic. You don't want Rangers. But honestly, I'm looking at it, and other than potentially an Edinburgh derby at Easter Road, maybe Dundee at Dens Park, I think this is the toughest tie that was available. So we haven't got the toughest tie possible, but we've got a very tough tie. And when you look at the Scottish Premiership clubs, I think it goes to say by far we got the toughest draw here. So I mean, yeah, not too happy about that. But you got to be in it to win it. You got to beat all these teams. You would think eventually it's going to be difficult to win a Scottish Cup without beating somebody good. So yeah, we don't have to beat St Mirren in the 5th round. We probably have to beat them in the quarters or in the semis. So we'll have to get past them. We have to win if we want to lift silverware at the end of the season. I can't imagine that we're going to have a great end to the league campaign. I doubt that we're going to finish 3rd. I mean, I even doubt at this point that we're going to finish 4th or even 5th. So I'm looking at it thinking this could be, our last real opportunity, not only to have a successful season, but to also qualify for Europe next year. And again, there is group stage guaranteed football in Europe, and that does fall for the team that wins the cup. Now, a lot of people seem to get mistaken and believe that it's for the team that finishes 3rd, but that's only if one of the teams that is in the top 2 wins the Scottish Cup. Obviously, that's normally always Rangers and Celtic. So if Rangers and Celtic don't win the Scottish Cup, then the Scottish Cup winner is guaranteed European group stage football for next season. That may as well be us. I mean, that would be huge if we can get that. Obviously, we had it this year. We didn't take advantage of it. Kind of disgusting, actually, when you look back and you remember that we won our opening 2 games of the campaign, followed up with 3 defeats. But then, don't worry, because we're taking on shite Petro in the last game. We'll win that, 3 points guarantees you pretty much a spot in the next round, and we drew it. So, yeah, that was embarrassing. You could argue there's no point but in Europe if you're not going to do anything in there. But I feel like, this was a bad year for us. We didn't do what we wanted to do, but hopefully we qualify next year and we can have another run at it, another go at it. But we need to beat St Mirren, or else, I mean, not to be dramatic, but our season pretty much could end here on the 8th of February if we don't get past St Mirren, because there's not a lot else going on. Yeah, the league is doable. We can still get into the top 6, but, I mean, God knows what the league will look like in a few weeks' time. I mean, we could come round to the St Mirren game and it could be all or nothing. I mean, if we don't get a couple of wins in our next few games, and if the teams above us, if they pick up points, then who knows? Realistically, this St Mirren game will be the last roll of the dice for Hearts and for Neil Critchley. So, yeah, this could be massive, guys. 8th of February weekend, be there or don't be there. I'll be there, and you can tune in here for the review. Son of Scotland TV, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully we can get past them, and hopefully there's a lot of love going at Love Street, but I am not super confident going into this game. Hopefully Critchley can prove me wrong. Till next time, peace.